I didn't know whether to just separate it, but then I was like, no, it has to be play fighting, right? Also, Kender win, welcome in. Oh, I love how they've got red squirrels in this game. You just got your wand, really loving it too. So you've just been Hogsmeade, is it? Yeah, they'd be screeching like crazy, wouldn't they? Yeah, I think we need to kill a few more of these.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Ooh.
Incendio.
Been running around doing random stuff. I respect that. I respect that a lot. On the first day they came out, I started at 10 o'clock and I ended at 12 a.m. So I did a 14-hour stream. And honestly, it felt like I wasn't doing anything. It felt like I didn't progress in the game at all. I was just running around Hogwarts and then around this area. But yesterday's stream, it was only 7 hours, and I probably did like 3 times the amount of stuff that I did in the first stream. Because I've already, like, been around Hogwarts that many times.
Why do the mudbloods even try?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Can't imagine how embarrassing it would be.
Who needs progression when there's exploit? Exactly. Exactly. Let's get some of these. Get some more moonstones so that I can use it in the room of requirement. Oh, you got Trico. Nice. And now if you do Poke Catch, you should be able to, well, should attempt to catch whatever Pokemon's in the loop. You're just going to grab some lunch? No worries at all. Hope you enjoy your lunch. There you go. Hopefully you catch it. Elite, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. So, the most important question I've got to ask. What house did you go for? Oh, nice, Phil. Easy. Easy 2 Pokemon to start the day. Also, Phil, what house did you go for?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Wait, why is it taking me this way when I need to see? I was going to say. Gryffindor. I'm going to play through all 4, and the first one I got was Ravenclaw. 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 I done the quiz, and the quiz gave me Ravenclaw. So, that's the playthrough I'm going through with at first. If we get to the $500 goal in the charity, I'll be doing an evil playthrough, which will be Slytherin, obviously. But I might be playing this game multiple times anyway to do like Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. So yeah. You got Gryffindor through the quizzes. Let's see. I was hoping for Gryffindor, but I got Ravenclaw. Mine was a black stallion. We try one play each house. I think there is some quests for each house. I mean, Juniper said before that Ravenclaw's the least amount of side quests compared to like the other houses. So I'm interested to. It'll be interesting to do the side quests for the other houses. Plus, for PlayStation, you've got to play till a certain part in the game to get a trophy. Because you've got to reach this area. I'm not going to say it just because I don't think people have got there yet. But if you reach this area in each house, you get 1 trophy each. So you're forced to do at least 4 playthroughs if you're a trophy hunter or an achievement hunter.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Haley, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the follow.
This spell.
I hope you have a great day at work, and yeah,
Does not
take care.
like a colleague when all
My
you
protagonist
want
was a
to do is
mountain.
over
Oh,
them.
okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Right, let's try and get this first time. There we go, Flipendo. So we might actually need this for some of the stuff.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Oh. Will do, will do. No. I'm so dumb at times. This one.
Flipendo!
Look at that. You're a natural.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure if we do it either, because they didn't, what's the word? Transfer over from the quiz to the game. So I'm not sure if they are.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Wonderland Pup, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Have you played Hogwarts? Right, let's go up here, through here. So that's that assignment complete. If we go to collections, yeah. So I think I'm gonna actually do that quest now. I need to learn Alohomora, and then happy days. I'm gonna start with Hufflepuff because I haven't seen anyone in the house then do other houses. Makes sense. Are you gonna be doing all 4 playthroughs then? The name's just gone off the top of my head. Alohomora. One of the best spells in the game. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think I'm going to do the same. Who was it that said they were going to do a deathless run and a hardest difficulty run? So they're going to be doing 6. Was it Brentus? Oh, I can't remember who said it, but they're going to be doing 6 playthroughs, 1 of each house, and then 1 for the hardest difficulty, and then 1 for no deaths. Winterhelm Games, hello, welcome in. How are you? Okay, so we can speak to Gladwin Moon.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
It was.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
I'm the person that starts with the hardest difficulty. That makes sense. That makes sense. Usually, I do too. But, I've stayed away from the hardest difficulty for this game because I just wanted to enjoy it. So we went for the second hardest, which was normal. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be, what's the word? Going to be playing it on the hardest as well. I'm good, bud. I enjoyed the game yesterday. Got up to level 12. Ooh. Have you got time to play it today? And also, what house?
Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? Seems the statue...
You're a wizard grub.
I'm a what? I'm a what, Gabby? Thank you so much. A wizard? Thank you for the 19 months. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Are you still in the office today? But no. Just Harry. You are a wizard. I am bored. Fair enough, fair enough. I think Twitch drops just happen, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if I can turn them off or on. Let me quickly have a look. Because if I have to turn them on, I'll so rewards can only be earned on one stream at a time. All rewards require claiming. How do I... Wait, no, that's the wrong game. Connect. Let me just quickly connect my Twitch, because it might be because I haven't connected my Twitch. Words can only be connect your Twitch account. Does this say who is participating? I think it should be available. Connections, channels and video. Give me a second. Drops. Here we go. Enable drops. Yeah, drops are enabled. So hopefully people can earn them. Because they're on from the 7th to the 25th. So fingers crossed. I want an app but can't sleep. Yeah, me neither. Unfortunately. Every time I go to the office, I have to stay awake. Like, what is that about? I think as long as you have them switched on in general, it should work no matter the game. Ah, okay. I claimed them, but don't know how to get them in the game. Ooh. Ooh. Have you linked your account from WB Games to your, like, PlayStation, PC, or Xbox account? Because it could pop up then. Or unless it goes into your account instantly. Okay, okay, thanks T. Yeah, like the mall's still not shown. Interesting. That's strange. Maybe it just goes into your account. Because I think, where did they go? They go into collections, don't they? Or is it gear? Bear with. Change appearance and Is it these? To be honest, I don't even know if I have my own. Let's see. Face wear. Dark Arts Mask. Beaked. Okay, so they will be in the top one. They'll be in appearance. All your viewers will get drops from watching.
Which, incidentally,
Okay.
can only be done at night.
Thanks for letting us know, because I didn't know whether it was just the top streamers or not.
As we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them.
But you were literally standing right next to them.
I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alohomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alright, let's do this. I picked Ravenclaw because that was the house that I got from the quiz. So yeah, I just went with that one. So that'll be the first one that I do, and then I don't know which one I'll go with next. Maybe Gryffindor, because I wanted to be Gryffindor to begin with. Alohomora. How do I upgrade this spell? Okay. Let's do this. Oh no, it's not one of them.
Alohomora.
Oh, okay. Use L and right to move the sparks and rotate the dials. What? Like that. Okay. That was confusing.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Wait.
This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let me put drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're allowed 10 tags. Let's remove. Let's remove new player because everyone's literally a new player, and I'll put drops enabled. There we go. Thanks. Thanks, Juniper. Actually helps a lot because then people can find. So what? We need to make ourselves invisible.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. Okay. Okay, now I know how to open the doors. It makes it so much easier. It really does. Dear Mirabelle, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants, the most fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell. Believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hope to see you soon, with or without the plants. Your friend Serona. Mirabelle, so this is what? Professor Garlick's room? Oh, well, we just robbed Professor Garlick. Oops. I do apologize. Notice that I usually search through that tag when there is Overwatch drops. It really helps. I think most of the big streamers will always have drops on.
Revelio.
Yeah, I tend to look for a small streamer to help. Professor Fig, I am in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not-so-recent Stugin penalty in Quidditch, which, in my humble opinion, has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishingly, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than seeing Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As to the topic of your recent letters, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats to wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and inasmuch as time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you would be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Ferris Sparvin, Minister for Magic.
Revelio.
Ah, awesome. I'm glad you're getting them. Oh, snap. That is actually pretty cool. Wait, will it be in this? No. It'll probably be this one, maybe. Oh, that's really cool. Unless... Okay, so the more you find, the higher the level. Just have to remember now that that's a level 2 one. Oh, this is one of them. Let's go.
Revelio.
Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. There's a lot of lore back here. Reminds the staff, the Hogwarts House Elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that may encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The whatever that word is was most untowered, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke, and given those of us nearby abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful, Matilda Weasley. Peeves is a little shit.
Revelio.
It's funny though. Lead me to your cabinet, which I know is downstairs. Alright. After this one, it'll be 2 more. Bang. First try. Let's go. Alright, that's 1 house token. 2 more to go. So I'm guessing this is how I get into the hospital wing as well. It was off limits for me. Which, wait. Let me check these rooms for level 2. Level 1.
Alohomora.
That was a nice and easy one. A Swirlix is in chat if anyone wants to catch a Swirlix. My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to note that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They are quite charming. I must say, I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. A dreadful story about the gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Azar? And a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have the moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoner's Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love, M. Okay.
Revelio.
I'm literally just in these grounds, just stealing money from them now, so that's fun.
The fuck? Spying on the professors, are we?
Why is it always Hufflepuff? Oh, don't tell me I have to do all this again.
Revelio.
Okay, no, it looks like the loot's been taken, so that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna hate stealth in this game. So that's 8. 8 plus 5. First one is 0. 3 plus 2. 5. So I need... the last one. I didn't notice at all that the door's now open. A Pumpkin statue. Nice. And a lucent brown palmet scarf. Moments like this in games remind me of Assassin's Creed. Yes, Assassin's Creed. Work time. No, Steph, don't leave us. But no, hopefully work goes well. And hopefully see you after work, because I'm live till 1 AM. Yep, I'll be live all day. 12-hour stream. So I gave up on Elden Ring. Because I was trying to keep track of all my deaths. And basically I was going back through my VODs, measuring every single death. And Twitch deletes VODs by accident. And I lost all of
We're raising
that footage.
of coddled cape flappers that can scarce.
What time is it? It is nearly 2 PM. I did book what's the word? I booked half days off work so I could play. That's my dedication to this game. Oh shoot. Is that Gryffindor? I expected better. How come they're allowed to roam around?
Leviosa.
Honestly, it's so fun. Obviously, I can't do it too much, otherwise I'd run out of holidays, and I kind of do want to go on holiday this year. So I can't spend them all on gaming. There's no way you see me. Wait, the first God of War or the second one? Boom. There we go. Just got one more.
Revelio.
Boris! It's Boris, everyone! The statue of the lost-looking wizard known as... lost-looking. This is real life. This is... Well, our old Prime Minister, Boris. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or at the end? Perhaps we shall never know. Yeah. They definitely added that on purpose.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
I'm back to work tomorrow. I had 4 days off for my holiday year at work resets. Mine's January to January, unfortunately. Right? I've never played Elden Ring because I know I'd get pissed off just from one. Honestly, some of the bosses were extremely tough. I only defeated 5 of them. There we go. Should open up now. The 2018 one. Oh, I really do need to play them. It's like I need to play God of War. I need to play Ghost of Tsushima. I need to play all the Mass Effects. Finally got around to playing the first one, thankfully. I'm finishing it. Mass Effect 1 was insanely good.
He's right. Why don't you leave
Revelio.
That's it. 50 households. No, you can't do that.
Prefect's bathroom. The Prefect's bathroom features a swimming pool-sized bathtub that can be filled with enchanted soap and colourful bubbles, as well as beautiful painted mural depicting a mermaid. So I got up to what part? What part did I get up to? I beat Renula, is it? The moon one. So
What are you up to now?
I beat her. And then I got a little bit further. But since the VODs... No. You're going the wrong way. The magic happened the other way. Yeah, I quit after that because Twitch deleted my VODs and I wanted an accurate death count for every single boss. So I've ended up selling the game. I don't have the game anymore.
On account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
Where's the faith?
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human...
Yeah, my backlog just doesn't stop growing.
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about...
It's so annoying.
Golden snitch. Rather a lot like life.
It's like Tears of the Kingdom. Getting that day one.
I should pay closer attention in the
That's a massive game.
if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Mass Effect 2. The... Shit. Sebastian's out. God damn it. It's around May the 8th. Of May. Yeah.
Revelio.
I can't wait for it. The trailer yesterday, it looks chaotic. So is Matt gonna get it for you then? As a birthday present?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Shouldn't have to sweet talk. I'm just letting you know now though that September is the best. Is the best month to be born. What the fuck? I disagree. Shame, really. It's a shame. Jewel encrusted tortoise shell. Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. Versailles, sorry. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes. May is the best. No. 5. Brilliant. Oh. I mean, I was wanted on the 9th to the 9th because it would have been 9/9/99. My mom really wanted me to be born on the 9th, but that would have been 2 weeks early. So instead, I thought, why not be 3 weeks early? If you want me to be 2 weeks early, you might as well come 3 weeks early. So I was actually due on the 23rd of September, which is actually Beth's birthday. So we both would have had the same birthday if I was actually born on the correct day. Which is mad. 9 weeks early? Oh my god. That's insane. Yeah, we have very close birthdays, but we still, well, we could do like a drink birthday thing in like the middle. Oh, just got a drop from watching my own stream. Oh, fuck's sake. It says share to the streamer, so I was like, hype, thanks streamer, and it fucking got rid of the drop thing. So it just looks like I'm saying hype, thanks streamer to myself without the drops. For fuck's sake. I've been done by Twitch. Oh, that's so bad. You was 3 months early? My goodness. Twitch, yeah, Twitch are out of me. Oh. No, for fuck's sake, Hufflepuff. Pilk is not required now. Please don't tell me I have to go all the way back upstairs. Okay.
Revelio.
Back up here. This is pretty tough.
Revelio.
I've been spotted more times than I've died in this game. I didn't mean to do that. Can I not just teleport out? Wait, can he look the opposite way? That's crazy to me. I can't remember how many weeks for me.
Revelio.
I'm just gonna keep going. Can you turn around, please? Actually, can you just go in this corner? That'd be very useful. Go in the naughty corner, because you've caught me both times. Ah, okay. We got sent to the naughty corner, and here we go, we're free. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Hello, Mr.
Freedom!
I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
So the reason why I shook my head then, because every single time you say that you will agree to something, your character will go, that is extremely intriguing, or something, and like, uses intriguing every single time. So they're like, well,
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my...
heard this before.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Complete the main quests, and now we have Alohomora, so we can actually get into things. That's pretty cool. And now I know how to get into the hospital wing. Look at you, Lockpin. It's all The Witcher. Wait, was it The Witcher? What game was lockpicks?